So, Bethan, what's your porn star name?
I don't actually do porn. I know you like to think that I do, but I don't.
Okay, a bit open-ended. Porn star name, you take your first pet and your mother's maiden name, you put them together. So mine is Beefy Smith.
Oh, okay, it's Whiskey Boots. It's cute.
Oh, well done. You just inadvertently told me your mother's maiden name. Didn't think about that one, did you?
Well, I know, that's to tell you my mother's maiden name.
But, you know, all the email account, you know, whenever you sign up for an account or something, what's the secret question? 90% of the time.
I always use my mother's maiden name.
That is one of the easiest ways to get that. I lull you into a full sense of security by
quite
telling
scary.
you my mother's maiden name, which was, of course, fake.
I'm gonna have to change my secret question. I also think I need to change my password, to be honest with you, because there's been absolutely like loads of things in the news recently and over the years really about passwords just being, you know, hacked into.
So there's been a lot of issues with passwords recently, with like sites like LinkedIn, Last.fm being hacked, and I think it's making people more aware.
Totally, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's a bit scary, really. You always think, oh, it's all so secure, but it's actually really not. And there are some ways in which you can make it more secure, isn't it?
Definitely.
I think number one thing, do not have the same password for every website.
There's two kind of issues there, but I would say the first one is not only not to have the same password for everything, but never to use the same password for your email address as anything else, because your email address is like the center point for everything. If you have access to someone's email account, you can pretty much reset all the passwords and all the other accounts. If you want to change your Facebook, it goes, oh, I'm just going to email you. All you've got to do is click the approve button. That's all you need to do. So making sure that people don't know that password is important.
I didn't actually think of that one before. So
exactly.
That's actually, so very, very secure password for your email then.
So you know the issue with LinkedIn recently? What happened there is all their passwords were stored as a hash, an encrypted hash. So although, yes, our passwords were hacked, they didn't actually have our passwords. They would then have to, basically they'd brute force it. They'd keep hashing various different passwords and words, and then they'd compare them. And once they get a match, they go, aha, his password was this because we've already worked it out. So it's not quite as bad as having our passwords completely hacked, but it's still a big concern. There's been all these things about, you know, you want to have some capital letters and some numbers and things, but if you've still only got a 6-character password, you can still hack that. A lot of suggestion is take 4 distinctly random words and stick them together, because then when you've got a 16-character plus password, it becomes very difficult to brute force. It's easier to remember. It's easier to remember 4 words than it is to try and remember 16 random characters. If you literally have a different password for everything, you then can't remember any of them. And in fact, then you can become even more secure by doing something stupid like writing it down or putting it in a notepad file.
Yeah.
And, you know, there will always be the weakest link. It's easier for them to attack that. Yeah.
So I think basically there needs to be some kind of system whereby you have, you know, a different password for each, but it's then easily memorable. I mean, I'll tell you what I've done is I've taken a sentence like something like I eat jellyfish, and then put, you know, I eat jellyfish online banking, I eat jellyfish email.
If someone really wants to get to your stuff, they will get to your stuff no matter what you do. But the majority of the time, hackers they go for the easy ones.
Yeah.
They go for the easy things.
So I think that's it. If you've got any more suggestions, then please write in and let us know. You can do that on the forum. You can also comment on our website.
And of course, if you do decide to get in touch, do let us know your porn star name and we'll get back to you very quickly.
Oh, very, very quickly.
In the meantime, you can subscribe on YouTube and iTunes, so we'll see you soon.
Bye.
No, you just told me your mother's maiden name.
I know. I know.
Now, do you know how important that is? Pretty much the number one security question to change any password on a website. What is your mother's maiden name? Can we bleep that out?